Gone too soon. What's the lesson there? Never ride in fucking helicopters. That's the lesson.
He was flying.
Isn't that how John Denver died?
No, airplane.
Airplane.
Yeah.
Okay.
And alcohol.
So air travel.
And suicide.
We
Can you
talked about this,
imagine?
how Audi won't bring level 3 autonomous driving here because it doesn't want to educate people on how to use it because we're too stupid.
I don't want to know how to use it.
It should just work.
They should just know for me.
Yeah, that's the point of
Come on,
autonomy.
Audi, lazy.
I should bring Krispy Kreme next time.
We really should.
As long as they're warm.
Doing.
And we should really get this episode going.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
do it. Let's do it.
I thought this was the episode.
No.
I gotta go, you guys.
Damn.
No, you don't.
Damn. All right.
You're going to be out of here by midnight.
You don't
worry.
have anywhere to go.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's Tuesday CAMcast.
Woo!
Woo, indeed. I'm back in the driver's seat after whatever the hell it was that happened last
Thank
week.
you so much.
Thank God in heaven.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Just kidding.
I thought it was awesome.
You haven't been here long enough to boo.
I've been here over a year.
I
But
mean,
we haven't had our centennial episode yet. So.
no, we're still working on the 138th episode.
Yeah, there we go.
Spectacular.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's coming.
I am Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, man who prioritized real human relationships above this.
Why?
Yay.
I mean, we'll get into that off mic,
Okay.
but there's a lot of reasons. Anyway. I am-
Reasons I could probably learn from.
God. And you're married with children.
Great show.
Man. Anyway,
Ahead of its time.
I am joined by a lot of people. It's a full house this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, we
Who
have figured...
gave him that?
What?
I did.
Yes.
That was a mistake.
Sound
By-
effect.
No!
Yeah, by the way, we
Sound
figured out
effects.
sound effects.
Dave
And-
is this. Yeah, I'm
and,
sorry to
once,
everyone.
Once we go around the table, I have a special announcement that I will be making. But first, I'm joined on my right, as always, by our excitable child.
Hi.
Yes, Gavin Picar.
Hello.
The man who just needs to learn keep it moving. That's just... Listen, man.
I hate myself.
So
It's
hot in
okay.
the face.
I'm never coming back.
So hot in the face.
That's great butterscotch off his arms.
We love you,
know what I'm
for
saying.
you.
Aw.
Anyway. Oh, he's doing the hard hand thing. It's
We love you
adorable.
in spite of you.
Aw.
Insert heart emoji.
Aw.
Hearts for eyes.
Hashtag blessed.
There we go. The man with the timer and the sound effects board.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
know why you people gave me this power,
Well,
I
All the-
didn't.
All the power.
but I will take it.
I gave it to him because I have the power, goddammit. Anyway, it is...
I really wish I had the you got the power.
I got the power.
Thank you. I really wish I had that on the soundboard.
Man, he wishes he had a lot of things over there.
Oh,
It is Daddy Rats himself,
Yeah,
Professor
yeah.
Dave.
Oi,
There we go.
Wait, you're Dave?
maybe.
Damn. We'll get to that confusion in a minute.
Wait, you're not wearing a straw hat.
Yeah, I didn't recognize you without the hat. Anyways.
Damn.
Smart asses.
Yeah.
All of you.
Thank you.
Sitting across the table wondering why somebody has a soundboard and he doesn't.
I'm just sad.
It's because you don't have the authority.
It's because the cable's not long enough.
Okay.
Respect.
All right.
respect.
Yep.
We'll switch seats the next
Respect
episode
button.
then.
No, we
That's
won't.
fine.
No,
He
we
does
won't.
look
We'll
genuinely
get it sorted out.
disappointed.
We'll figure. You can go to Guitar Center and buy me a longer cable then.
Okay.
All right, there you go. He's going to go to Guitar Center and buy me a longer cable. It's Trent from Sandy.
Sandy.
Ahoy hoy.
There you go.
And then don't ever try and steal that away from me again, the formerly evil Trent. What is his new name, by the way?
Formerly Evil Trent.
Okay, formerly evil Trent. Okay.
Yeah.
We call him Bizarro Trent?
Nah.
No? Okay. Bizarro
No.
World Trent? No,
We're not-
okay.
No.
Fine.
Yeah.
Formerly known as Evil Trent.
Yeah, that works.
The artist formerly known as Evil Trent.
Prince.
There we go.
We'll just call him
The
Prince.
Trenton, formerly known as Evil.
Wow.
We've got something there.
Deep.
We got some stuff. Anyway,
It's all good.
making his triumphant return to the thing that he's a regular host of.
Heyo.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
AKA Life.
Yep. Pizza Deadbeat Stepdad, a.k.a. Teal Dad.
Teal Dad.
Yep. Brandon
me.
Christiansen.
Good to see you guys. Love you.
No, I love you too,
I
buddy.
missed you guys.
Yep.
We missed you too.
I was on my way in. We'll talk about it, but yeah.
We'll get into it.
Life.
Yep. It happens.
Life and wife.
Yep. And then joining us to my left, because we sit around a table. I don't know what the fuck was going on over there. I don't want to know.
It was heart. It was moving. It was
was
heart. It was
something.
moving and touching.
That was a heart.
We need video format. For
I was-
this as
no,
well.
we don't.
I know
It
we
It
tried a
was
couple of
highly
times.
graphic.
This is
Yep.
a face for radio right
are.
here.
We're trying to horrify him into a coma. You know him because he runs V12 Lifestyle with a delightful British gentleman and a lumber magnate. Mm-hmm. He is Zack Turnidge.
Yeah, I'm Zack. I was in a coma once.
Well, God damn it. You're going to have to turn in on Thursday to figure out what the hell's going on.
You are like literally the coolest person I've ever met in my life.
I'll fist bump to that.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect. Anyway, so, as has been demonstrated, we have access to a sound effects board that is actually working unlike our previous attempts.
Is it, though?
I mean, it really is.
Come on, how long does it take?
There.
That's pretty instantaneous.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. Sounds
that's
good.
bad.
What else? What else do we got on there? Give me
I mean,
something else.
I was doing other stuff over here, so
Hit
Yeah.
me with something else.
Wow.
stop, Gavin.
Yeah. Anyway.
What's on
We need-
Gavin's
Gavin,
mind?
you did not get the power.
We did not.
What's on Gavin's mind?
I'm going to buy a longer cable so I can keep it away from both of these miscreant idiots.
Yeah,
Can you just start at the top and just go through all of them?
No,
No.
please don't.
No.
By the way, there are two more
I'm the
soundboards
guest.
on there.
Oh my God.
What is that?
Anyway.
Wow.
Hey, look, a stop
Okay,
button.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
there's a
done.
stop button, and I can also fade it out. So,
Good.
but we also have the ability for people to call in now.
Uh-oh, chirp.
So,
Uh-oh, chirp.
yep. So be prepared to have us talking to somebody on the phone in a very awkward fashion.
Chirp.
I like it.
Yes, first is going to be Chirp.
Airing of grievances.
Yep, he's going to yell at us for a couple of hours. So
I am going to chew very loudly the whole time.
Oh,
Yeah, Festivus
man.
of chirp. Chirpivus.
just going to breathe heavily into the microphone
Yeah, we're
the
just
entire
going to get
time.
him amped up now. Just
Yeah.
He will drive 13
that's
hours
really
to just
annoying.
beat us to death.
But he'll do it in principle in his dually crew cab.
Well, I was
Oh,
going
yeah.
to say,
it'll be 14 hours with the gas.
it's,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not a question whether or not he's going to come down to kick our asses. It's what vehicle he's going to drive.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Is it
dually.
going to be the Mustang? Is it going to be the dually? Is it going to be the Jeep?
Yep.
It won't be the Mustang.
Because he's got to have
Well, of
somewhere
course
to
not.
put the bodies when he's done. So,
Yeah.
dually crew cab.
So there you go, Chirp. Ball's in your court. Anyway, providing us with both the court and the ball is our title sponsor, Steady Broke Clothing. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams. Head over to steadybroke.com and put a bunch of stuff in your cart. It's getting to be fall. I mean, we're officially 2 days into it now.
Yeah.
Oh, is
So-
that official?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Saturday was the first day of fall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I need to be way more drunk on pumpkin spice.
Well,
Yeah.
We can change that.
All the pumpkin.
Good.
all right.
All the spice.
Just calm down. All right.
Yes, Mike's wearing his Broke AF shirt. I'm,
Yep.
I'm rocking the Broke hat, which you can now purchase.
Yep.
Yeah, that was originally the one of one, and now
Yes.
you can get one.
Yes, this was the prototype, but
Sick.
it will always be the prototype.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah, number one.
I've poured many a gallons of sweat into this hat.
You should
Attaboy.
just get a glass case for it with
gross.
a little title card on it.
Yes, I should.
Little
Anyway,
prototype.
Tag.
Get yourself the Broke State University long sleeve because it is perfect for this crisp 75-degree weather that we're experiencing right now.
Brisk.
Yep.
I wore the long sleeve today, thinking it was going to be chilly, and then
Yeah, I
had
wore
to roll
pant-
that up.
Yeah, I wore actual pants today. That was a mistake.
Same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
No.
Wow.
Still shorts for this fat boy.
Oh, shorts. Okay, good.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, head over to Steady Broke, put a bunch of cool stuff in your cart, use coupon code CAMAUTO15 at checkout, save 15% on your entire order. And then go ahead and stock Tommy as he's on tour.
Yes,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
on tour with Skizzy Mars right now.
Yep.
Wow.
It's at steady.broke on all social media.
He's living the tour life.
Yep.
He's loving it. He'll be tour sick soon. Another one of his fine products.
Yep.
Yep.
So there we go. Now that we have done that, let us jump into the only bit of racing news that we currently have.
Hey-oh.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
Stadium Super Trucks.
Oh.
I like them.
They're awesome,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They're
Super
amazing.
Yes.
Trucks jumping off of huge ramps.
It's
Yes.
true.
It's awesome.
Oftentimes
Sounds
higher than
awesome.
the catch fence.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Which I can see being an issue.
Yep. And so did the Confederation of Australian Motorsport.
Oh, jeez.
They have deemed it too dangerous and will no longer allow them to run in any official capacity in Australia.
freaking
Australia tries to
government.
ban all the fun.
Government
Yeah.
getting in the way.
That doesn't seem like an Australian thing to do.
Yeah.
No.
It really
like the
does.
movies
American thing
I've
to
seen.
do.
Yeah.
It's very anti-Australian of them.
What's going on, America Junior?
Oh, that's going to offend
America
so many.
2.
Listen, man, they're making all the mistakes that we have just
That's
a
true.
few steps behind.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And the middle of their country is full of things that want to kill you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and no one lives there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Anyway, well, don't worry. It's still A-OK in the States.
Yay!
So hooray
Sweet
for that.
jumps.
Stadium trucks.
Yeah, but I mean, it has been very dangerous. Let's see. In Perth this year, a stray tire,
Yeah.
came off of a truck
Yeah.
and hit a fan bridge, like a bridge that the fans were walking across. So,
But no one died, right?
And we get hurt?
No, but
They're okay.
here in the States in 2016, driver Matt Mingay suffered a bunch of horrific injuries that resulted in him losing his jaw.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wheel turns that they do. 'Cause
Oh,
the
yeah, it's
suspension's
insane.
so loose.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
man.
Robbie Gordon did get a huge fine in Australia, I believe, in Perth, because he decided to do a massive burnout
Yeah.
just in the middle of downtown Perth. So they arrested him and fined him. And
It was
the only
worth
reason
it.
Totally worth it.
they let him out because he promised that he was going to make a sizable donation
All right.
to a charity of some sort.
To the Don't Do Burnouts in Perth, Australia fund.
Something.
Yeah.
Bring back
The Human
donuts.
Fund.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Well played, Gavin.
Thank you.
Well played indeed.
Thank you.
Another bit of a little bit sad news. So I think at the end of this month or something, I don't know, the SRO, the people who sanction Pearly World Challenge and like the Bathurst 12-hour and all that stuff,
Oh, yeah.
they have their 8-hour, I think it's still the Intercontinental GT Challenge race at Laguna Seca.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see a bunch of awesome stuff that you don't usually see here. And unfortunately, the Honda America race team, Hart, the providers of the number 69 Acura NSX, will not be making it.
Oh.
Unfortunately, they could not secure funding, and before anybody says, well, they're a Honda team, no, they're a bunch of dudes from the Honda factory and Ryan Eversley. So
Yeah.
it's literally a pro driver, a talented, amateur driver, and then some dudes.
That work at Honda.
Yeah.
And do this in it's like a back shed movement. I love it.
Yeah,
It's
they got
super sad.
They got their hands on an NSX GT3 car,
Yeah.
and then did some races with it. But yeah, if you remember the Odyssey touring vans,
Yeah.
yeah, they're the people who did those.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah,
It's
so
like all the raddest engineers that we want to hang out with. That's
Yeah.
who's on that team.
so
I'll be
Maybe-
there, though.
Maybe Trent from
Nice.
Sandy could bankroll that. Oh, sorry.
no,
No.
no.
Okay.
I've got another kid on the way.
Oh,
yeah.
right about that.
So, all right, well, that's
There
it
you
for racing news.
Pretty light weekend.
That was quick.
but not really, though. There was an event that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well,
There's
I mean,
a couple events that
I
happened
don't know.
here.
I don't know if that's on the
there
agenda.
were a few things that happened. So
It's kind of like the last ever event at a certain place.
Well, it wasn't the last ever full stop event. They have a couple of things going on next week, but it was
Oh,
the
okay.
last drift event
And the last
we will ever
Midnight
have at Rocky Mountain
And
Race.
the last midnight drive.
And the last
that was
Midnight
also
Drags.
last midnight
That was
drags. You're right.
crazy there, though.
yes, it was insane.
Yeah, I heard the line was huge.
Yes,
They ran out of drag strip tickets.
Wow.
For people to race.
They started turning people away.
Yeah.
Jeez
Yeah.
My
Louise.
buddy Garrett with his 996 turbo that makes 700 wheel
Yeah.
got
Shoots
turned
fire.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the thing's crazy. He was going to race his Macan, actually. And, he got turned away.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it was pretty nuts, actually.
yeah, it was quite the event. I mean,
On the drift side, we had the most drivers we've ever seen at an RMR event.
I saw a
We
video.
had 60 cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Was crazy. There were a couple of guys that had shown up in third gen F bodies to go drag race and got turned away at the ticket door, and then they said, "Well, screw it, we're here, so
Can we
we're
come
gonna
drift?
pay
Drift?
for the drift tickets
I
instead."
saw that video. Who
Yes.
posted that video? One of you
And
guys.
so these two guys, they're friends.
Yeah.
They both had IROCs. One was a T-top, one was
Yeah.
a slick top.
my people.
Built autos,
Yeah.
built small blocks, that kind of thing. And they were still on street tires.
yeah,
And so they paid and showed up and were like, "Hey, so we paid to drift, is it cool if we, this, that, and the other?" And
Yeah,
they had a great time. They actually did halfway decent.
They did pretty
Yeah.
good. I saw a video of
They-
one guy. I think, Michael, you posted that video of Camaro's getting it done.
I think I posted a video of the career was doing. There was a dude in a New Edge Mustang who was just doing.
Oh,
work.
that's who it was. That's what it
Like-
was. I'm sorry. I knew it was American Muscles.
So
Yeah.
it was really crazy. There were 5 Mustangs at this event,
Right.
3 F bodies,
Nice.
and a Corvette.
Wow.
yeah,
America.
It was
Yeah,
the most
the
American turnout we have ever had.
Crazy.
yep.
It was a C5.
C6?
It was a
C5.
C5.
Oh,
my
great.
bad.
Yeah, great drift car.
C5 with underglow.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
Damn,
Yep.
son.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was
Perfect.
glorious.
Yeah, shout out to
Perfect.
Casey Morrow.
Yeah.
He brought out a C5. He had a good time. Did a bunch of really American burnouts. I was really proud.
Yes, he did.
I told him like right before he'd leave the starting line, I said, dude, if you spin, just mat it and make it look like Dale was out there.
Yeah, there you go.
And
right.
he'd spin and he'd be like, yep, NASCAR, doing it for Dale. Number
Dale.
3.
You're at a half mile. If you're not doing it for Dale, I don't know what you're doing it for.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing you
But
can do.
anywho, so yeah, that was
Yeah.
super cool. There was a Fox body with a bunch of angle. It's our boy Nick Cooper.
Yeah, that was.
He's got a pretty good handle on that car. It's pretty fun to watch.
Nice.
And then there were 4 New Edge Mustangs out there as well.
Wow.
All GTs, all in various states of repair.
Getting
Yeah.
What's crazy too is 2 of them were gloss black, and 2 of them were the same really random purple or like
Red.
Dr. Pepper purplish red.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we were joking around in the pits that they all need to form a drift team and have like red with black stripes, because one of the red ones had black stripes and one of the black ones had red stripes.
Oh, geez.
So we just need to like invert all 4 of them,
Yeah.
and just have them get good and just be a drift team.
And then tandem all
Exactly.
the things. Tandem
Yes.
all the things.
Yeah, and so that actually ended up in the Fox 13 clip.
Is that the one that I was in?
That is
was
the
the
one
one
you
they
were in.
interviewed me.
That was the one you
Yeah.
were getting interviewed for. Yeah, it was
right.
great.
Yes.
You
there's-
did great.
Yep.
The camera.
There's
I want
Zack.
to be there.
Yep.
Where there's a camera, there's Zack.
This big, beautiful Sasquatch pops out of the woods.
Hey,
You need people?
Hello.
I
I'm
can
here.
talk.
I'm here
You
to
wanna
speak
talk
about
about-
things.
You want some shampoo?
you've got a beard there.
Yeah.
Got some oil for you.
But just in time for Fox 13 to show up, somebody stuffed their car into a wall.
And,
Yes.
and not
I saw
just
that.
a car, an
Yes.
actual S13 Sylvia.
Yeah, I
Not
saw
a
that.
conversion, an
Nope.
actual imported car.
Legit right-hand drive. And that
Wow.
was
So-
not the only car to go.
No,
like,
there were 7 cars that were pretty much TKO, like total.
In the wall.
Yeah.
I knew that happened on the drag strip side too. A CTSV went
Oh, really?
That's what I heard.
went tits up into the wall.
I heard, I heard it bounced, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that, and then just a lot of things kept blowing up over there.
Yeah, a lot of diesels.
Calling me.
Together by duct tape and hope exploding on a drag strip. Wow.
No. There was a big Cummins back there sandbagging on a Civic. He was like, oh, I'm going to let you get
Oh,
like half
God,
track
yeah.
and then run you, right?
Right.
Well, so the Civic takes off and the truck's like spooling up, ready to go, right?
Right.
Sandbagging, and then launches, and
And then the black smoke goes
breaks.
from black to white.
Yeah, blows it up.
But little did you know whose Civic that was. That was JR's.
Of course it
And
was.
the Turbo VR, the Turbo V6.
Yeah.
and the all-wheel drive.
I saw that.
And he doesn't give a shit about launching. All he wants to do is his trap speed. He hit 130.
Well, hot
which
damn.
is
Not
moving.
bad.
And I think he did a 12 too. So I mean, that's scooting.
Yeah, and
Not
then
bad at all.
our boy Tate in the big Turbo 242.
Yeah, he brought his Volvo.
Yeah, he was trapping 117. He was aiming for 120, but,
Nice.
street tires.
Yeah.
Not
That
bad.
thing is
bad.
crazy.
It's a fast car.
He took me down
It's a beautiful
the
car.
drag strip in Orem, the one down by the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That
doesn't.
thing
the
is
quote-unquote
fast.
Yeah,
drag
the
strip.
drag strip. Yeah. Mexico.
It launches.
Yeah, South Mexico.
Two-step
No,
on
we
an
call that
80s
Southern LA.
Volvo.
Yeah, there you go.
Just as good.
Yeah, that's a cool car.
I believe tuned by JR, too.
It is. Yeah, it's running corn too. I think he's moved to
Yeah.
the corn tune.
Yeah.
Karn.
Karn.
Dick Kern.
Well, yeah, I'm sad I missed because that's the end of what 50 years.
It's
Is
the end of
that?
50 years. Yeah, it was
RMR?
1968, I believe, when it opened. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's gone, and it's going to be
Used to be,
bulldozed.
used to be Bonneville Speedway.
It is-
turned into. I know. I went to the first time I went to a drag was Bonneville Speedway.
Yeah.
I saw a jet car, and it was
So,
amazing.
I mean,
got to be a warehouse.
there will still unofficially be drift events, if you know what I mean.
Right?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Anywho.
Yep.
Just like there's still going to be drag racing, and at midnight,
Yep.
just not on the track.
Yep.
But,
No.
give it a little bit of time, and we're going to have much better stuff.
For sure.
Not that much farther away.
Yep.
It feels
It's
further
It's
away.
further away. It's like a good 20
Maybe it's
minutes
because
out.
I commute out there 3-4 days a week.
Yeah,
that
it is.
It's
Absolutely
It all
is.
just fades by again.
Absolutely is.
I-
Yeah, we need to get something down in Utah County.
We
We're gonna
did.
get that
What was
track.
it called?
The one in Pleasant Grove.
Was it
No,
D1
the
or
little
something?
kart
Spring
track?
in
Oh.
Springville.
Springville. Yeah. It's still there, by the way. It hasn't
Some
been.
of it.
It hasn't been developed over.
It's all overgrown.
It just needs to happen. Trent from Sandy. Just kidding. Anyway.
Well,
Shall we
Back
Billy?
to
so
you.
that was cool.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Well.
you know what else is cool?
What?
Cam Auto Swag.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, get yourself some cam.
CamAutoswag.com. We've got hats, T-shirts,
Phone cases.
sweatshirts, phone cases.
Yes.
onesies.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Stickers,
onesies.
probably.
Onesies. I
Yep.
need to get that still.
Yeah, the stickers you get directly through us.
Yeah, you got to find us.
Whatever.
You got to find us.
I tried, guys.
You got to earn it.
Anywho,
We don't just hand those out.
No, we
exactly,
don't.
exactly. No, we don't just hand those out, and you can't just buy them whenever you feel like it.
No.
You have to
it's-
come up to. You have to approach us and be approachable
Yes.
Yeah.
in order for us to say yes.
Give me
We
your
will
money.
take your federal notes
Yes.
in exchange for this vinyl.
Yes. Not
Stuck to
Confederate
masking
notes. Federal.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you get silver certificates, I'll take those too.
Yeah, those
man.
count.
Precious metals, just
Yes.
whatever you got.
Exactly. So Trent's rocking the long sleeve pre-production.
Yes, this is also a prototype.
This is
I'm
great.
all prototyped out.
It's a
here.
nice. It's a nice. For those of you listening, it's a really nice long sleeve shirt. It looks very comfortable.
I would say like a slate blue with a white cam logo.
It's really cool looking. It's
Yeah.
nifty. It's like, a dark pastel.
Okay, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
But
Anywho.
you can find it soon on CamAutoSwag.com.
But
Yeah.
you know what you can find right now? Mount Canmore
Oh
T-shirt.
yes,
Yes.
Hey.
And I'd like to change my answer. 1980 Chevrolet Chevette T-shirt.
Yep.
So
And Brandon Kuhn has very little excuse because I checked the other day. He has not used his coupon code yet either.
Come on, Brandon.
Brandon,
Come
what are
on.
you doing?
Don't be like me. Be a good Brandon.
What are you doing?
Anyways.
Anywho, so don't be like Brandon and ignore your coupon code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and buy some swag now at CamAutoSwag.com.
There we go.
Support us
Yes.
in all the things we do
And we will support you.
Yeah.
with plucky commentary twice a week.
That.
Give you a high five if we see you.
Chris, high
Exactly.
five.
And a
Yep.
crisp bro hug.
We'll read your email on air too if you send one.
I mean, it's cool, yeah.
Or your Facebook
could-
comment or your Instagram comment or whatever,
Which, I mean, speaking of which, you guys should hit us up all the time. Mailbag at camautomag.com.
Yeah. We're at CamAutomag on all social media.
Yeah, slide into them DMs.
We're there. There are there are many of us in the Instagram. I found that out today as I had notifications pop up and then would go away.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
I'm not in it.
I don't know. I'm going
was
to go
me.
ahead and assume it's probably
Zack.
Gavin.
I didn't do it.
I knew it.
Gavin, you've been using the Cam Instagram.
I think he's
I
the
might have.
yeah.
Okay.
I definitely logged in when I got back for the drift event
Yeah.
and posted
there you
posted
go.
a story.
There you
Yep.
go.
So, no, I think
And
Oh.
something's going
I
on.
see what you're
it's
doing there.
getting real creepy. I like it.
I see you. I see you, Dave.
Yeah.
Do you see me?
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Well, I got
Anyway,
LASIK. So,
shall we
yeah.
get into the news?
John Cena, baby.
Yeah,
Can't
go
see
right
me.
ahead.
Yeah, news.
Is that not on the soundboard?
Good news.
I don't know. I've been
He
pressing things on the
forgot about the
soundboard, and
soundboard.
it's not been coming through.
Yeah.
Good news.
Yeah, whatever.
Our
We'll find
soundboard
the
is
soundboard.
broken.
We don't need a
already.
soundboard.
Good news.
Whatever. Anyway.
Keep going with that.
Daisy
Just
Sandero.
hold on,
Sandero.
Brandon. One more time.
Good news.
Hey, so Ferrari launched a new car.
Hey.
Yes, they have.
Actually, two cars.
I bet it's a mass production car. Oh, wait.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no.
It sure is pretty, though.
It is
It
beautiful.
really is pretty.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's called the Monza SP1 and SP2 for how many seats it has.
Correct.
All
We
right.
have a one-seater and a two-seater.
Yep.
And Ferrari's just going to keep on printing the checks. They're not even going to tell us how much money it is. They are going to build 500 of them.
500, and they're already sold.
I was going to say, there's no reason to
They
advertise
have
the
to.
price when they're already
Yeah,
sold.
They have
Yeah.
to already be sold.
Right. So,
Even if they aren't, they already are. Yeah.
yeah, so they have, apparently Ferrari has their series, they have, like, McLaren has their Super Series, their Sports Series, their Ultimate Series, whatever. Ferrari is designating their series. This is now part of their new series called the Icona series.
Yeah.
Stands
All right.
for Icon series.
Sounds special.
Yes, so they are going to build 500 of them, which I'm actually surprised about. They only built like 300 Apertas, LaFerrari Apertas, something like that,
less than
250.
that. No, it was less than that. I thought it was sub 100.
No.
No.
The
I think
LaFerrari
somewhere-
Aperta?
Yeah,
The
2 to 300.
LaFerrari, they built 500 after they did that earthquake relief one. That made it 500. But then the Aperta, I believe, was like half, 250, something like that. I don't know.
And there was one here. I saw it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Richard Losi has one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
He
an
does.
It's
Aperta?
amazing.
He has
Yeah,
a
he has
well,
an Aperta.
his is black, I believe,
Yep.
Yeah.
and his normal loft is red.
Oh, wow.
As it should be.
Nice. I didn't know that
Yes.
was an Aperta. I saw it. I didn't know it was
You
the
can tell
Aperta.
because it doesn't have a top.
Aperta. No, the top was on. When I
Reported
Breaking news by Zack.
reported just under 500 units for the
The
Aperta.
Aperta.
For the Apertas.
No.
well, they didn't number them. That's why.
Auto Trader. Claims.
Come
so
on,
they
Auto
could keep
Trader.
making more
Yeah,
and
they
selling
didn't
them.
number
and
it.
not
Joe on
tell you.
Auto Trader
Exactly.
claims that just under 500 are produced.
Yeah, that's true because they don't number them. They're not numbered. This is great about Ferrari.
Oh, just kidding. 209.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go. Thank you.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My
Still more
bad.
than I thought. But this is what's great about Ferrari being a publicly traded company. It's like, oh shit, we need to hit this quarter's number or this year's number. So we're going to see more and more of these like special cars come through because
Of course.
they make so much money. The margin
Yes.
of profit on these cars is insane.
Well, not only that, so they have this the Monza SP1 and SP2, but they also have their SP series, their special
Yeah.
production cars, which they've done 38 so far.
Yeah, they're all like liveries of the past.
Well, they're bespoke cars.
Oh,
that are
right.
based on, last one was the SP38 Deborah, which
the
was
Deborah.
based on the
And then there's
488.
the Sergio, right?
I want them all.
the Sergio. That
Every
there's-
single one of them.
But this is
You do?
basically
Yeah.
based. I
do.
Yeah, me
Well, I
too.
think
I feel
every
you.
investor in the world wants them all too. Because
Yeah.
they're going to like 100x their
Oh, yeah.
value in 10 years.
But yeah, it's
Right.
based on the 812 Superfast, so it takes the
Oof.
same motor.
Jeez.
They eat
Right.
like 9 more horsepower out of it,
And
something
then
like
chop 200 pounds off of it.
that. Yeah. Well, it has no windshield, so I
Yeah,
mean,
and no
save
roof.
weight there. Yeah, no roof.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it has no windshield?
No, it's
Here,
like
no
Dave,
a,
windshield.
check this out.
it's like a 166. Just think back to like a 166 mm. And that's kind of what it looks like.
Wow.
It has
It
a-
looks like a Sterling Moss.
I was
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
it's
say,
Moss,
it's
yeah,
like
the
a
McLaren
Ferrari
does.
made a Sterling
I
Moss.
think that's
The
an
McLaren
underrated
Mercedes.
car, by the
Yeah.
way.
Okay. No, I see it now. I was looking at
Absolutely
it
is.
on my tablet on a very weird angle,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I didn't
See the
notice
no roof.
that
Yeah.
there was no.
Check that out. So
Yeah,
this is-
you
that's
got to
one
get those
seater.
Apple viewing angles.
Yeah,
you
so
know?
that's a driving
Yeah.
goggle car only.
Thanks, Samsung.
Yeah, right.
Anywho,
How fast does it go?
Fast enough to rip your face off. I
You know what's funny
think,
about it,
technical
though?
term.
If it wasn't a Ferrari, I probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, I'm in the
Bad
same boat.
knob.
man, that's great.
If it was a
Uh,
Porsche, which it looks like it is, I would be like, eh.
Kind of looks more Aston-y to me.
186, by the way, Gavin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
Jeez.
bad.
I mean, I guess that's not bad for something.
0 to
without a
60 in
roof.
under 3 seconds.
I would probably
yes.
want to wear a closed-faced helmet on that
yeah,
speed
I
run there.
can
Or like
imagine
a
dragonflies
leather-
don't feel or taste
like
great.
an old school leather helmet with like steampunk
Yes.
goggles.
Yes.
I've gone that fast in the 360 with the top down. It's terrifying.
But you still have a windshield, though. This is a
Yeah,
non-windshield
but you
car.
can see the windshield moving.
Just imagine a
Well,
bug
awesome.
hitting your face at 186.
Yeah.
No.
That's,
Never rather
This is
not.
the prime opportunity to slide in that Clarkson "I am an alien" meme.
yeah, exactly.
It's like
yeah.
Timmed right in the face.
The
You
only
can Google
time
that.
I've ever been stung by a bee, I was driving my little Yamaha Zuma scooter,
Okay.
and at like 35, a bee just like, bang! Oh! Yeah,
Gotcha.
That was
But
not
you know that-
fun.
but you
and
know
that was
that little-
35 miles an hour.
That little bastard was flying ass first, though. He
Yeah,
knew.
yeah.
He was like, if something's going to hit me, I'm going to get them good.
I'm taking them with me, is what
Going
he
out with
said.
a bang.
It was a kamikaze bee. One of them kamikazes.
But anyway, Ferrari is not done. They're going to make more cars.
But wait, there's more.
They're going to print checks with their new SUV.
Again, they got to hit that quarterly number.
So how do they pronounce this? Is this pura sangua?
I have no idea how to say it.
You did much better than I would
That
have
sounded
ever
good.
done.
Porto,
That sounded
Porto
good.
Song.
That's-
Put a-
we'll
put a
go with
song?
that. That
Photo
sounded good.
song.
Porto Song.
Sure.
Pura sang?
Tucson.
Yeah.
Pootie Tang? What? No. Anyway,
Poro
it,
Sangu.
it will.
Or sang you.
Or a sangue.
Sangue.
American pronunciation provided by Gavin and Tita Dad.
Yay. Por sangua. Anyways.
Yeah, we don't
So-
know much about it other than it'll have 4-wheel drive. It'll be coming about 2021.
Well, do we know? Do you
Four-wheel
want to talk
drive?
about what the name means?
No, what does
Sure,
it mean?
go for it, Gavin.
Four-seater.
It
or
means
something.
purebred.
Oh, what?
And it has a Ford 302.
Hold on. Hold on. They're calling it a purebred, and
That's
it's
literally
an SUV.
that's the
Yeah.
translation. Yeah.
It's everything that Luca Di Montezemolo, the old Ferrari chief, said would never happen.
Yes.
So he's just like, A, he's laughing because Maricone's dead. B, he's like, yeah, I would never have built that because he
But did
promised
he forget about the La Forza?
Well, yeah, but that wasn't a Ferrari branded
Right.
vehicle. That was a
Yes,
know,
it was.
No,
No.
it wasn't. It was sold at Ferrari dealerships,
I
but
mean,
it was an actual
Ferrari's been
standalone
dropping the
company.
ball with names for the past while. I mean,
Right.
super fast, the Ferrari.
No,
Ferrari
sorry. It's
the Ferrari.
It's Ferrari the Ferrari. Yeah.
Ferrari, that Ferrari.
I know
I'm
it's,
talking- I'm
I
talking
know
about
it's
model
technically
names.
the Ferrari.
But
Yeah.
see, the Superfast is a historical name that goes back to the '60s.
Yeah, it's
There's
I bet it's real fast.
Yeah, there was a Superfast back in the day, so there's history there. But yeah, I think they got a little lazy on
I mean,
the La
it's
Ferrari.
got a front mid engine, and that's fun. and it's got a
So it's
It's actually sharing a platform with their
transaxle
new
transmission
new
in the
cars.
back.
So I just Googled it, and Motor1.com
Yeah.
has an entire article
Reliable source.
on how to appropriately pronounce the name of this SUV.
Oh, wow. Fantastic.
And
It's great SEO.
Parasongwe.
Parasongwe. Thank you. Take one down, pass that around.
So I was really close with
You
my
were.
over-Italianized
But yours sounded better.
Parasongwe.
Yeah, there it is. I'm going to go with that.
It's like any time you're like,
But it's just like our email address. I can't say it, so I'm not going to.
Nope,
So,
just leave it to somebody else to
I'm
say.
just going to
it.
point at Dave. Hey, that new Ferrari.
mailcam at autodeedbag.net/netscape.
Slash dick pics.
Yes.
Slash
Damn.
whatever.
Ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
Netscape.
Parasongwe.
Damn. Well,
That
Slash
needs to
like-
be-
strong start.
slash
That just
Lycos.
needs to be like on our. That needs to be on our,
Yeah,
our
send-
little soundboard here.
Yeah, yeah.
So, well,
Yeah.
listen,
Speaking-
baby
speak-
steps with the technology.
Yeah.
Well, apparently this will be the first of 15 cars. This is going to be a hybrid car as well.
Okay.
Oh, the
Is
Ferrari.
is what this Jalopnik article is claiming.
Ferrari SUV.
There will also
Thanks,
be a hybrid
Jalops.
engine supercar that will slot above the 488. So that'll be fun. Yeah, 15 new cars are going to come from Ferrari.
That's a
Here's
lot.
the question: Is
That's a
this,
lot.
Is this going to dilute the brand?
Some say
of
yes.
Ferrari, and I think
when
it
you-
is. 'cause-
when you only have three
I mean-
models at a time. Yeah, it's going to dilute
well, and
the
you
shit
limit
out
your
of it.
production, and under Montezemolo, they limited production, I think, to 6,500 cars a year max. They never went over that,
Yeah, so
and now they build 9,000. I think 7,000 was the
They're
number.
going to turn into Maserati.
7,000 was
Ew.
was the max.
the max before.
But now they've already cranked out like 9 or 10,000. I think is what they hit a new production high this year, which also bumped their stock price up. 17%,
Well, I mean, is that a bad
but-
thing though? I mean, it's the company's doing
But
well, right?
it's like, but like when Luca was in charge, his whole thing was like, we're never going to be a mass-produced car because we never were meant to be. It's a bespoke car that will, wants to have that heritage, that provenance.
I mean, how many 360s do they make?
They made like 4,000. I want to say 4 or 5. I did the research on this when I started shopping them.
Sure.
So
I
like,
shrugged because I don't know.
but-
Right. I mean, how many 430s have they made?
yeah, again, about the same number.
I mean,
but over a 6-year
did-
period,
Did the
Right.
Gallardo dilute Lamborghini? You
it
think?
saved
The
Lamborghini.
Gallardo
Yeah.
is dumb.
I think it saved the Lamborghini.
I'm
But
gonna tell
but you know
Stradman
what's
you said that.
dumber? The Urus.
Yeah, bring Stradman down here.
It's
I want
just
a
like-
bare knuckle boxing
it's
match in
just
this
like-
basement between
it's just
a
like-
YouTube star
It's just like the
and
Boxster.
local.
The
men's
Box.
grooming
I don't think he
magnate.
would do
It's
that.
just like the Boxster
The
saved
Boxster saved
Porsche.
Porsche.
Cayenne.
I like it.
Cayenne and Boxster saved Porsche. They're about
Yeah.
to go bankrupt
Yeah.
when those two came out.
I
So it's
mean-
like, but Ferrari isn't about to go bankrupt. Their stock is up 120
Yeah, but
or
the
233% over their IPO. So I mean, they're doing
I mean, if
something
that
right.
can give Ferrari more funds to make better shit.
I don't think
They'll
it's gonna
do
make
whatever
better
they
shit,
want.
though.
That's what I like
I-
about
I-
it.
I don't
Ferrari
know.
will
I-
do whatever they want.
But it
I
does-
don't
I
care.
feel like that argument is like saying Chrysler is going, or sorry, FCA is going to build neons again just so they can build a better Viper.
Right.
Well, I
That
mean,
doesn't work that way.
It's RT4,
no,
bro.
but
Yeah.
FCA also doesn't know what to do with themselves.
Really, what they're doing is they're just pandering to where the money is, which I get. I understand that.
I
From
know.
a business perspective, it's like, what's selling right now?
I'm trying to be objective about this.
SUVs. That's it. That's all that. What is Ford doing? Ford
Exactly.
is killing all of their cars to make trucks and SUVs and a Mustang.
Yep.
That's it. Because that's all the people want, and that's what
That's
they
what's
want
selling.
to sell.
Yeah.
But I mean, a Ferrari is never not going to sell. I mean, the list of the 488 when it came out, if you wanted to order a new one, it was a 1.5 year wait to get
Jesus.
your 488. It's still probably in that range if you wanted to order one yourself. Yeah, I mean, you could wait and buy one as they, because they'll make a couple to go to the dealerships.
Right.
But yeah,
17.5. That's how many they built of 360s.
including the spiders.
Including spiders and challenge Stradales.
Okay.
17,500.
See, and they didn't number the Stradales either. Like they were going to do a limited number on that, but they kept building more of them because everybody wanted one.
Because
So,
they were good.
yeah,
That would be the Ferrari I'd buy.
that's the one I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is the ultimate in my mind.
I mean, I would get a 550 Maranello, 360,
Perfect.
or a 355.
Yep.
Yep. Those are my three.
That's
575
And then
is
I would,
nice, too.
Because I can't afford a 365 GTB4.
well, and I can't. Well, I would parlay an F40 into there, assuming if I could afford all three, I could afford an F40.
Right, exactly,
And then that's
exactly.
the perfect collection. Of modern Ferraris.
That would be my collection
Yeah.
of all reds.
High-five,
That would
Dave.
be okay.
I love you.
Some of them could
love
be
it, you did.
yellow, though.
So I was way off on the 360 production numbers. So don't quote Pizza Teal Dad because he doesn't know shit.
We're lovers, not experts.
Yeah. But anyways, I don't know. My whole
that's
point.
our asterisk on every episode. We're lovers, not experts.
I mean, obviously, as a Tifosi, I'm going to love the Ferrari SUV, and I hope it spanks the Uranus, the Lamborghini Uranus.
Uranus.
The
Yeah.
Touareg with an RS7 motor in it.
The Q7 with the
Damn.
RS7.
Yes, it'll spank
the
the
QSR7. Yeah,
That actually makes it sound way cooler than it is,
yeah.
if you put it that way.
Man,
By the way,
Okay,
what if-
how about it's a Bentayga, but
Not
with a better
hideous?
suspension?
but not
Oh,
a double wide
I
trailer.
would have that
You
over
know,
the Bentayga for sure.
I
Have you
love
seen the Bentayga in real
actually.
life? The thing is huge.
Yeah, and
You
I
can live in
launched
it.
it. I raced it against that Aventador.
You can sublease
And?
that thing. It's like
And in not thrust mode,
It's huge.
the Bentayga destroys it every time.
Really?
thrust
Yeah.
mode.
But if you thrust
Kinky.
in the Lamborghini, you win.
I would be
I'll show you a
thrusting
thrust.
everything in a Lamborghini.
I
Damn.
farted in a Lamborghini once.
whoa!
Dave wins.
All right,
I may not ride in first class, but I sure as shit fart in it.
Yep.
attaboy.
Well, you have to walk through it.
Yeah.
Crop
So, like, enjoy
Yeah.
this, suckers. Anyways, some methane from methane. Anyway,
Goddamn.
okay, where are we at now in this? I totally derailed us. I'm sorry.
That's
The
all
next
right.
one on the list is a little something about Elon Musk and Tesla.
Oh shit! The great Ponzi
Here
scheme.
we go.
Here you go. This
So-
is for Brandon
This is
because
specifically for you,
Yes.
Great Ponzi.
right here.
you kept talking about how he's going to serve jail time.
Yeah.
The Department of Justice
Yes.
is formally launching their investigation into his tweet.
Yay! Insider trading
You
is real.
see,
However,
he said funding secured, which is not a prediction, but a statement.
It is.
Correct.
It is.
His words are going to hurt
But then
him.
he also set a strike price, which you can't do.
Right.
And that's he said, "Oh, we'll trade at $42, $420 a share."
420. Yep.
And it's
I
shot
still
up.
bet nothing happens.
Oh yeah, well
See,
he's rich.
I'm with you on that. I think nothing will happen.
He's going to get
Just like
he's gonna
I
get
bet-
investigated.
James Hardwick that Trump will never be impeached or go to jail.
James Hardwick, the
Drive road.
oh yeah, okay.
Not that I support it either way.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I don't think anything's going to happen to either of them.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
I think the way the world is, you're right, which is depressing and
I know I'm right. I'm
disgusting.
Right. Doesn't mean that's
Yeah.
what I want.
No, I know, but I'm saying those with money have the power. That's basically what it is. You know, whatever. Good luck, Elon. We love
That's
you.
why I'm working so hard, man.
Hey, my friend got the flamethrower from the Boring Company.
No way.
He got his freaking flamethrower.
No
Holy
shit.
shit.
Yeah, we're gonna play with it. It's gonna be
Really?
awesome. Yeah,
Wow.
it's like rad.
All right.
It only
Well,
took like
That's
a
going to
year.
have to be a Cam
Yeah.
Cam episode.
Yeah, John, we're coming, buddy.
Perfect.
We want to play with your flamethrower.
I just want to
But-
light shit on fire.
Yeah. Speaking of nothing happening to Elon Musk,
Yeah.
the DOJ cannot bring criminal penalties to him for this. However, this does open him up to civil suits. So if they find that he, didn't do the right thing, which he didn't, that basically allows lawsuits to happen against him.
So
not
Slide me one
criminal
of those.
penalties.
So CAMcast is we're gonna file a suit. Which one you want, big guy?
That one.
This guy?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to file suit against Elon Musk.
Let's do it.
Might as well
Let's
be
do
one of
it.
the first.
Let's be the
just
first.
hurry. Yeah.
You heard our podcast. You touched us here on the doll. Anyways, just kidding.
I mean, the joke's
Any
on
press is
everybody
good
else. I'm going to
press.
start buying stock in Tesla.
True.
I'd wait till a little bit.
Wait for
Lower.
the bottom out.
Well,
first.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Once it starts going back up, that's when I'm going to start buying.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
Anyways.
I got the Slack app. I'm going to make my money work as hard as I do.
Well, good. Hopefully
Yeah.
they do something. They'll probably just write a strongly worded letter. You broke the law, but we're not going to do anything about it.
Of course. That's
Just
what we do.
basically like wagging of a finger in paper form.
Yeah.
Yep.
We are angry at you, but continue to contribute to our super PACs. We love you. That's really what it's going to be.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's why I don't, I shouldn't, we're not going to talk politics, but that's why I don't get involved in politics at all until someone I know, like if Zack, if you ever ran, which you should, by the way.
I will.
Good. That's when I'm going to register and I'll vote for you because, hey, you need a website? $150,000. I'm your contractor.
Done.
It'll cost me $1,200 to
Yeah,
get your
we're-
website, but I'm going to
Turnidge
charge you.
2020.
Done.
I'm going to charge you $150K. So.
Yeah,
it's a
we're,
WordPress.
Why would
theme
I
that
hire
you've
you?
been
Oh,
sitting on.
absolutely. It's coming straight out of Theme Forest.
it doesn't.
I'm not even going to take that out of the meta. I'm going to leave that shit in there, so I don't
Yes.
care.
Damn.
Yeah, no, Zach. He's going to charge you $150,000 because it doesn't matter. You're
Yeah,
getting
but
all
it's not-
sorts of money.
It's not your money.
Yeah,
It's not
Oh,
anybody's.
okay.
Use it when you need it.
Yeah.
guys,
J.G. Wentworth.
guys, we're doing this all wrong. We need to get into this dark, dirty political money.
Well, that's just called politics.
I
down,
was
dude.
just
Let's
going to
go.
suggest we start an insurance company.
Ooh,
Either or, man.
Also a scheme.
Either.
Oh, I will too. I'll do that too.
Okay, sweet. Let's all do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Before
Hurricane
long,
relief,
we'll be able
anyone?
to buy all the Ferraris.
Yeah.
and the SUV Ferrari.
Cam
Yeah.
Automag will soon have its own Ferrari collection.
Hey,
Yeah.
and ours
And
will be
and-
identical.
Indeed.
We'll just get different colors.
Oh, man.
Dibs
that's
on the
great.
Grigio 550. I
Nice.
just love that gray.
All right.
That gray is so money.
I honestly prefer the 456.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a cool car, and it's more. Well, it has a rear seat. First off, the no 550 or 575 comes with a
Just
rear
the
seat.
front of it. I just like the nose.
The flip ups.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
It's a
the
good
little
looking
vents
car.
behind the light.
it does kind of reminisce of the 355
Yeah.
up front, a little bit up there. Yeah.
Am
I
I weird for
especially
liking
like
the
the-
612?
No,
The
I'm a
Scaglietti?
fan. I'm
Are
a
you
fan of
serious?
the
Kind of
612.
like it.
The abomination of everything
No,
that is Ferrari.
I'm a fan. I'm going on record.
It's a
It's
V12
like-
Damn.
Ferrari, dude.
right.
Yeah, I know. It's,
Yeah.
I
And,
would
and
still-
it has room for the
End of
kids.
statement.
It to me it looks like a Ferrari humped a Rolls Royce, and that was like the bastard
You
child.
say
of
that
it.
like it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Well, it is because it's a Ferrari, but it's 18 feet long and it's like 12 feet wide, and it's
And
just
it sounds
it's better for
amazing.
Grand
yeah, the
touring.
sound. Yes,
Again,
They sound
Mechanical.
great.
You say that
Yeah.
like it's bad.
all the mechanicals, even the interior is nice, but just I can't get on board with that exterior styling. It's just like the Zagato that they did a couple of that
Okay,
was
that's
just
fair.
disgusting.
It's a Panos Ferrari.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Good call.
So-
Maybe that's
Yeah.
why I like it.
Yeah.
It's the
So,
Panos.
how-
All right.
How fast do you think it goes?
The which one?
Whatever the hell you're talking
Scaglietti?
about. Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
the Skag.
What? How fast? Like top speed?
Yeah,
top
Probably
speed.
like a 193.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what's faster than that?
What?
A Volkswagen Jetta.
Oh,
Yo,
finally.
There you go.
Shots
The
fired.
Germans.
We talked about this one
little bit
probably
ago.
a couple months ago.
Yeah.
I think it was back in June.
We're talking about the new body style land speed car, the
Yeah.
Bonneville car that
Yeah.
Volkswagen built for Bonneville, and it set a record. So 210 miles an hour.
210 miles
On
an hour.
I-15.
210, right?
Crazy.
210.16. That's
going-
that's the BGC/C class.
Yeah,
Right.
so we talked about this before. It took over the record for the what's the European Jetta or the Japanese Jetta? Sorry,
Jetta?
Suzuki Kazashi. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Kazashi.
It was a
All right.
Kazashi that had the
That's
record
right.
at like 208 miles an hour.
It was the former record was 208.472.
Yes, and it was set by a Kazashi. I remember talking about this, but VW had to delay it. They basically got down to the wire, and they weren't done with the car, so they said, we're going to come back. And didn't end up saying the record until just this week, but they said it.
Yeah.
Are those Suzukis really Volkswagen based?
No,
No,
just
no,
to
we just
I'm
called them
sorry.
that.
My hopes were so high right then.
No.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Welcome to the basement.
Kazashi.
Yeah. All-wheel drive.
There is this great
VR
press
boat.
photo from Volkswagen of the new Atlas pulling the race car on the salt flats.
Oh, and it's
Nice.
it's not an R line though. That's a fail.
That's
Did
okay.
you see the
It's still
Atlas
beautiful.
that
It is beautiful.
Volkswagen had at Nitro Circus?
Is it that
The lifted
like
one?
The
Yeah, the one
desert?
that Tanner Faust did.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
incredible.
That's rad.
It is the coolest Volkswagen Jeep Grand Cherokee I've ever seen.
Like, where do I buy this and how much? I don't care. Take my money.
Right,
Well-
exactly.
Just starts throwing cash.
So super cool. Just to go over quick specs of the Jetta, it was making 600 horsepower.
680.
680, sorry, at 8,500 RPM.
And that's out of a 2-liter turbo.
That's out
Is
of
it?
their 2-liter turbo, their
Wow.
EA,
Yeah.
their EA 888 motor.
Wow.
That's their direct
Wow.
their direct injected motor. Obviously upgraded, bigger turbo,
Yeah,
that
right,
kind of
right,
thing.
right, yeah.
And they were saying it would go faster if they added more boost.
man.
So it still
it.
needs valve guides replaced to what?
I'm assuming it probably needs
When
that
was yours?
little fuel pump follower.
Yeah.
Somebody make a check engine light joke.
I
mean-
think that's where we were headed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hit 210, and then the
Thanks for stealing
check
the thunder.
engine light just started blinking real fast.
Start getting
No,
misfire
that
evac
was
codes.
the thing. It hit 210, and the check engine light went off, and they got worried. So they shut
Oh, God.
Living that VAG life, yo.
But the one thing they were not worrying about was stability at speed. They said the car had a lot of confidence.
Nice.
That's good.
Probably
Yeah.
helps that it was a 0.27 drag coefficient.
Super low. And it was
Yup.
lower. It had the super skinny tires
It's
with
a
the,
it's a cool looking car, and
the
it's
moon eyes.
Was it lowered on Racelands?
Probably.
Yes.
Spun all the way down, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
guaranteed.
call
They
it
did
down
an
move.
install
Yep.
video, so
Yeah.
they got them for free.
But no, it wasn't Racelands because they don't do any track testing on their products. So, no,
Those are trash.
they were-
no offense, but
they
they
were,
literally don't. I asked them. I was going to put them on my Mark IV. And
Hey, man, the track right in front of the warehouse, that's good enough, right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
quote unquote Mexico.
Yep.
Damn.
Getting them frequent flyer miles, baby.
Yeah. So, anywho, this is potentially a hint at the sporty nature of the future GLI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weren't they going to kill off the GLI?
Yeah, I thought they were going to do that.
Yeah.
They were going to, but I think there's been some renewed interest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GLI's sticking around. They, I'm not sure if they've talked about going back and forth between the 1.8 and the 2.0.
Okay.
So we're not quite sure
I mean,
on
it
that.
makes sense in a lot of ways just to stick with the 2.0.
Right.
Right,
the
but
Mark
now
III
the base
2.0.
the base model is now a 1.4 instead of the
It is.
1.8.
Right. So
You guys know so much stuff. It's like really cool. I know a lot of
great,
stuff,
right?
but you guys know like
You
a
know
lot of
a lot
stuff.
more like eccentric, crazy
Yeah,
shit.
you know, like
Yeah, not anything
Exotic.
useful.
You know about like Citroens and shit.
yeah.
you guys want to know one more cool thing about this car?
What's that?
This 680 horsepower 2-liter.
Yeah.
Stock crank.
Oh, what?
Damn.
Oh,
That's what all the Mark IV boys envy right there.
Yeah. No shit.
Because we get close to we knock on that 300 horsepower level and bingo, bye bye.
I'm right there with you, man.
Yeah, there she goes.
I got my 058.
Yeah,
I know.
you know.
My external water pump boat anchor.
Oh, good.
Anywho,
cars.
so
Great
yeah,
cars.
big ups to Volkswagen for making that one happen.
Yep.
It was delayed, but still awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they did it.
So
I just want to hear that thing at 8,500 RPM.
I would love to hear the car at full chat. I need to find some
Yeah.
video of that.
there's got to be something out there.
I think
I'm on it.
There's a sound of it on that little Samsung thing right
Yeah,
there.
the sound effect.
You know what?
Wow.
Goddamn.
All right.
Look
then.
what you started, Zack.
I had absolutely nothing to do with that, for the record.
Nope, that just happened organically.
Speaking of interesting things, FCA might be working on a new inline 6.
It's because the old 4-liter never died.
It's just
only
been
re-
hanging around.
The only reason they killed it was for emissions. And I bet so many people complained. That probably isn't really it, but
No.
no,
Well,
the inline 6 is making a comeback. There's a lot of companies that have been using it lately.
Well,
Yeah.
Mercedes has brought it back.
Mercedes brought
Yeah.
it back. BMW's
Yep.
been using it pretty hard
Yeah,
recently.
moved to 48 volt, if I remember correctly.
Right, exactly.
Mercedes is basically switching all their cars to that inline 6 here in the next few years.
Yeah.
I want to hear
It's,
that.
working away from that 4-liter V8
Dude,
for
I remember I have a Best Motoring somewhere over here, and they were talking about it was right after the R34 GTR production ended.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, well, is this the end of the inline 6 as we know it? Because the only people doing it are BMW. And here we are like a decade and a half later.
Yep.
Coming back.
Yep.
So it was 11 years ago that Jeep last manufactured that 4-liter i6.
Yep.
But the rumors on this basically say that Chrysler started turbocharging the Pentastar, the 3.2 and the 3.6, and they didn't like the results they were getting, so they're just scrapping it and starting all over again.
Yeah.
All right.
So there is rumor that this is going to be a sub 3-liter to get away from the 3-liter and up
Right,
tax
emission,
brackets
yeah.
and whatnot, emissions and such.
Yeah,
it's
because
gonna
the
be-
Chrysler 2.8 liter 6-cylinder was so good.
Yeah.
We should bring that back.
A masterpiece.
That was solid.
I mean the good
2.7?
old, the good old Sludge-O-Matic 2.7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good
Yeah.
to 60,000 miles. And then grenade.
They would get that far.
Yeah,
Wow.
my dad.
Wow.
My
was
wife
Intrepid
had one of
ES.
those.
Yeah, he had an Intrepid ES that made it a 60.
Asian Mike.
Boom.
Asian Mike bought a Sebring convertible with a 2.7.
On
I
purpose?
think he had like 3 motors put in it before he got
Really?
rid of it.
Wow.
But he loved that
Did
car.
somebody say
I don't
no,
know
it's got
why.
the big one in it? And
Eclectic.
They just pulled the rug out from under him.
It's eclectic taste.
Too late, ink's dry. It's yours now.
That's it.
Yeah, so
And
they're
so
So they're going to boost these little straight
well,
sixes?
That's
Yeah,
what,
so
that's
that's-
funny you say that because they're referring to this as the GME T6,
Uh-oh.
And the GME is
referencing.
Yeah,
T stands for titties.
Yeah, and the
I'm
GME
sorry, no.
is
Turbos.
global medium engine, which so this thing's going to be based on that 2-liter 4-cylinder that they have.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
basically, they're just going to affix 2 more cylinders and probably throw a snail on there.
So they're reverse GMing it. Instead
Yeah.
of like making the V6 out of the V8, they're making the 6 out of the 4-cylinder. I
Yeah.
don't know why I went Australian on that, but I did.
Yeah,
felt
you know.
right.
Seems proper.
You're making a 6 out of the 4-cylinder.
Aye. Aye.
but yeah, they're talking about it'll
This ain't no Barramoda.
it'll basically be a 3-liter, but it'll be like 2.995 liters.
It's going to
Like
be
the
2996, just
AMG,
like they all have been. 4CCs.
Yeah.
are gonna keep
C63
it away
AMG.
From, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
with the 6.2 liter.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
E55 with a 5.4 liter V8.
It just sounds cooler to say E55.
It's true because if you said
Right.
E54, it'd be like, oh,
yeah,
that's
well,
not as prestigious.
Or
Like we're
C62.
one away from a 5.
yeah, C62.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good either.
No.
Yeah, no. Even numbers are horrible in cars, unless it's a 0.
So according, so in Europe, their 2-liter is actually 1.995 liters of displacement.
Right. 1995, baby.
And if you do the math, if you punch it out to a 6-cylinder.
Right.
That ends up being 2.9925 cc's of displacement.
Jeez, look at you, math magician over here.
Yeah, I have a
I know that's not what it's
Quick
actually.
maths.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, this would be smart
I'm
on
impressed.
FCA's part
Thank you.
to recycle as many internals and valve train components as possible.
Well, yeah,
and
that's-
then just cast a new crank head
Well,
and
so-
block.
And go to town.
Well,
And
yeah.
put it in
so-
all the things.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
Allpar is reporting. All this stuff comes from Allpar and their quote-unquote credible sources.
Insider info.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of insider info from Allpar, I've
Yeah.
noticed. So.
yeah.
nice.
Pretty
Let's see. One of their sources at Chrysler has said, quote, they may not even have to change some of the production equipment, end quote, at the plants that produce the 4-cylinder.
Oh, wow.
So,
That makes the board really happy right there.
yeah, when you don't have to get new tooling for
Yeah.
something.
The bean
yeah.
counters
Yeah, they're
are
like, oh,
jumping
we don't
for
have
joy.
to spend $30 million to do this? Sweet.
Yeah.
It's only 3.
If
Do
I-
it.
If
Approved.
I'm not mistaken, there are already a couple companies that are working on some aftermarket internal components for the 2-liter.
Already.
So
Wow.
that that's another platform you can sell 2 more of everything on.
Well,
There you
yeah,
go.
I mean, that thing is already, that GME 4-cylinder is already in the Giulia, the Stelvio, the Cherokee, the Wrangler, and the Grand Commander.
So when is this slated to
Grand
hit the
Commander.
roads
Which
then?
one's the Grand Commander?
I don't know. I'm clicking on this auto
Sounds
blog.
rad.
Can that be my
It's
nickname
not out
next
yet.
time
it's
you
going to be
introduce
terrible.
It either sounds
It's not
super
out yet.
racist or super
Oh.
rad.
It is a 3-row crossover
I
SUV
take
that
that
they
back.
revealed.
Well, if you put Dragon in
in-
the middle of it, Grand Commander Dragon, then it sounds racist.
Well,
Anyways.
piling on your racist comment there.
Hey.
It is a 3-row crossover SUV they reveled in Beijing earlier this year.
Oh.
Yep.
I was going
For the Chinese market? Or
Yes,
Is
it
it
is
for America?
It is for the Chinese market. It's
Okay.
not for the U.S.
That
Oh.
makes sense as to why we don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Grand
They have
Commander.
some cool Chinese Jeeps, though.
Yeah, there's
Really?
a lot of
Like the Golden Dragon. Have you seen that one?
No, but is
Yeah,
it
my cousin had a Golden Dragon chair.
is it an actual Jeep? It's made by Jeep? Or
Yeah.
is it
Oh.
one
It's
of
a
the
Wrangler
Chinese literal
with
ripoffs?
Golden Dragons all on it,
Oh, wow.
made to sell in China.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's
funny 'cause we
tight.
got the Golden Eagle.
Ferrari did that with a 458. They did a special Chinese edition with the Dragon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they loved it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's going to be in a lot of things, supposedly. It'll probably make an appearance in the late facelift of the JL Wrangler.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
there are some hints suggesting that with trends in engine downsizing in the truck market, it may go straight into a Ram as well.
Nice. That'd be cool.
Wouldn't be
We haven't
surprised.
seen an inline 6 and a Ram since the Cummins.
Yeah.
And before then, it was the
Yeah.
old leaning tower of power and the old square
Yeah, the old square box.
Yeah.
shaped truck. So
Yeah. The old power wagons.
Hey, if Silverado, you can get a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder. I don't see why you couldn't get a turbocharged inline 6 in a Ram.
I mean, at least give the base, give the 1500 Silverado the same Duramax that the Colorado has.
Yeah.
With just more
Yeah.
boost.
Well, that's a 2.7 in that one?
I don't know what's
In that
2.8.
Duramax? 2.8.
2.8
2.8,
Duramax,
okay.
yeah.
That's close.
I just love how cyclical we are as a society. Like everything that was cool in the 80s and 90s is cool again now.
Like turbo Mustangs.
and now,
Yeah.
straight sixes were
Yeah.
cool in the 40s, 50s, and 60s.
Cool.
And
Turbo
now they're cool
four-cylinder
again now.
Mustangs.
Quote unquote.
Straight sixes are the new hot.
It's true, though.
What's up, yeah?
And
Yep.
I can't wait for them to, start showing up on pallets with, 30,000 miles, super cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Because people roll the shit out of the Jeeps that they're in.
Yeah.
Right? Because I want to start playing with one.
Oh,
You
yeah.
should throw in one in a Miata.
I have no doubt,
I'm
Dave,
in.
that you
Yeah.
can.
All right.
You'll make 1,000 horsepower out of whatever one you touch. I know you'll do.
I'll
it.
make 1,000 horsepower out of a 30-year-old Mercedes inline 6.
No, I know. I know you. You will, and you
Damn.
probably already have.
Yeah.
I know you
In
have
his
in your
head.
mind.
Yes, yes, he's got it sorted out.
But in real life, I think you'll do it. So that'll be amazing.
Well, to continue on the things that I love and that
Yeah.
Gavin loves,
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Your pants are about to get tight.
the CX-5,
Oh.
the Mazda CX-5,
Right, beautiful.
is actually a little SUV that
Stop
both Gavin
rubbing
and I
your nipples.
Say it
Yeah.
again, but slower,
Yeah.
Daddy.
Jeez.
Damn.
Wow.
I got to go home, you guys.
Yeah, this has just got rated R right here.
The CX-5.
Cinco.
You guys give me a hard time about the Leaf Nismo, but you're sitting here rubbing your
Because
nipples
it's a
over
piece
a
of shit,
CX-5.
Trent. It's a piece of shit.
Fuck you,
Trent. There it is.
It's because the
God
CX-5
damn.
now has a 2.5-liter turbo motor,
Yes.
It's still
Giggity.
dumb and ugly.
and it has
CX-5?
Yeah.
updated G
I do.
vectoring.
Really?
What does that mean?
G
I'm not a
Vectoring
Mazda.
Plus.
Is that their all-wheel
Liker.
drive system? Is that what they're calling it?
It's
G
their,
vectoring.
It's their all-wheel drive and stability control and such.
Right.
So
So
this
is
is
it-
going to be pretty sweet.
G spot vectoring.
G Vectoring Control Technology.
It does take a lot of scientists to find that. So it's,
G-spots?
Right. You can also
What? Never mind.
get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto
Yeah, this is
on
new
all of
for
the trim
Mazda.
options. This is
yeah,
new for them.
Well, Volkswagen has that.
They're backdating the Android Auto.
That is
no,
cool.
no.
Yes.
They're saying they're doing that, but it hasn't rolled out yet.
That did happen with the Ram, actually.
Did
Why
it?
I bought a 2018 Ram is because they said, any Uconnect 3 system, you'll be able to update to CarPlay later. And then they said, oh, no, it's only the 2017 model. And then they said, oh, no.
Because my friend bought
not at all.
a CX-7, and he's been waiting for the backdating. And they're like, the dealership keeps telling him a date, but the factory's like, I don't think we can do this, so let's just keep postponing.
To be fair, Ford did do it with the Sync 3 system. They did backdate the CarPlay stuff.
Remember
Well,
Sync?
Ford has their shit together, so that's probably
Sync
why.
isn't still a thing, is
It
it?
is,
Oh, God.
but they basically rely on CarPlay now because that and
'Cause
Android
it's
Auto
absolutely
is
not.
better.
It's not cancer.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that's one thing CX-5 I think did need was more power, honestly. Because I've driven a CX-5 with all the bells and whistles and all
Right.
that.
Same.
And you guys, I know you guys have an undying love for it. And I was honestly not that impressed. I mean, it was good. It's good.
It's lacking.
But it's not everything that you guys make it out to be.
Oh, I
it's
said
lacking.
if it had another 100 horsepower, it'd be perfect.
And you might get close to that.
Yeah.
If it had another 100 horsepower, it probably would have a Mazda speed badge on it.
Right.
Mazda North
Exactly.
America, I am looking at you.
Hey,
Holla at your boys.
Can you imagine how easy that would be now if they put a turbo 2.5 in there?
A speed CX-5?
Yeah.
I would love that.
And
Give it
you
some
know, the
hellacious
SUVs
ground
are all the
effects and
rage.
lower it a little
I
bit.
would buy one.
It would sell.
Okay, I'm in now.
The people
Mazda
that
Speed CX-5.
the people that buy Speed 3s would have no reason to buy a Speed 3. You would just be able to jump right on into a CX-5 speed.
And then drop it.
Their poor life.
I mean,
decisions
lower
led
it.
them
I would
to-
like to see it with the same, the same fancy brakes that the MX-5 has.
Well, those,
The nice 4 pistons,
you
right?
can get some Brembos on those.
Exactly, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You get a good Brembo brake package on the CX-5. You give it 18s or even the 19s, like
Titanium
the
exhaust.
Grand Touring 6 has.
Would
Give
you
it a
just
nice
look
exhaust.
at them? I wish
Yeah, they
everybody
are-
could
yeah.
see.
They're like, oh, I'm off. Am I off? Am I
They're
on?
literally
Am I
talking
on?
about a Mazda
I'm on.
CX-5.
They're dope.
But
No,
hey,
they're not.
hey,
But they're, like,
Dave, Gavin,
legitimately
hands up on
geeking
the
out about
table.
it.
Yeah, they are.
Hands on the table.
Yeah, hands up
Yeah.
of the table, guys. Wait a minute.
I can appreciate most anything, but this is just weird to me.
But you like the Prius. Come on.
I love it.
I know,
How
but
can you like a Prius and not like the CX-5?
Well, a Prius is a Prius. The CX-5 is.
I was
Awesome.
gonna make
It's
a
just
Prius
a-
joke when I walked in, but I can't do it for free. I have to charge.
Oh,
That was bad.
I'll see myself out.
That was really bad.
it really doesn't even make sense.
Dad joke
3.
of the night brought to you by.
3 edgy,
Yeah.
5 me.
Anyway, so now that Dave and Gavin are all riled up, let's get Brandon riled up. Pizza stepdad.
Ooh,
No,
that's
why?
Wait,
I'm
hold on.
probably
Are you,
gonna agree
talking
with
about
you
the
now,
next
aren't
one
I?
in line?
Yes.
Because I'm amped about this.
Whatever they
You're
are, I'm gonna
amped about
probably-
this?
I like
Okay.
these cars.
I know, but he always makes fun of their vaporware
which
product.
is fine. I
Oh, what?
understand that
Are we
completely.
talking Tesla?
We're
What's going
talking. We're talking Elio.
Yeah.
on? Oh, right. Okay, cool.
I really liked.
not
the,
even-
Well, yes,
the
I
idea
want
of
Elio to
I
succeed.
wanted to see it happen.
However, I think they should just die now because
I think they are
they're
so far in
gone.
the hole.
I don't think we need to worry about that happening. I think
I don't think we do.
I think
Yeah,
it's
so-
just naturally going to happen. Let's let it
What-
happen and just stop talking
What
about them.
happens when you start a company that you don't have a product yet? You need the money. You raise funding, right?
Right.
Well, they have raised funding so many times that nobody will give them money anymore.
Have they tried Shark Tank?
Yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah, right.
I
That
think
is
even
a thing that I have been watching on. I've been binge watching while down
Nice.
here editing podcasts.
Nice.
It
Yeah,
is
that's-
weirdly hypnotic.
That's not going to do anything for them.
But no, so
It'll make
that
me a
source
lot
is all
happier 'cause
dried
I
up.
can laugh at them.
No, they've tapped out all the loan sharks, everybody that they could.
Even Big Jimmy,
Yes, even Big Jimmy, Uncle Dave. You know,
some guy we know named Popeye.
they
I have a feeling Paul
Popeye's
Elio
crazy.
and Elon Musk are going to lunch very soon.
Well, I think Elon Musk is ditching out on that.
yeah.
He's like
He's going to leave him with the bill.
he's turned
Yeah.
down that luncheon by like 8,000 times.
Right.
No
Oh,
shit.
if you'll
I'm sorry, I'm going to space that day. I can't make it.
No, he's going to
Fuck
take
you.
No, he's going to go to lunch with them. But he's I left my wallet in the car. Excuse me.
Gets in his Tesla and autopilots the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
20 minutes later.
Actually,
20 minutes later, gets a text. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, hey, you know what? I sent my Roadster to space. I'm sorry.
I gotta go get it. It's weird. I left my
got to go
keys.
retrieve it.
I left my phone in it. I gotta go get it.
20 minutes later.
Please
I
respond.
don't know what-
He'll be right back.
Here's the
Half
thing.
hour later.
I don't have
He's
the
not
money to
coming
bail
back.
you out, Paul. I'm sorry. 45 minutes later, Elon Musk heads to space in the most expensive.
Elon
no,
Musk and Japanese
anyway.
billionaire just gone to the moon.
Back
But
to
no,
Elio.
But being Elon, he would actually go to the lunch, but he'd have his boring company flamethrower with him, and he would just light this dude on fire. Is what he would do.
God,
And
that
he'd
would
just
be
be like,
amazing.
whatever. You know what? We're
Hey,
done.
that's the way Elio could get the money. Let's pay-per-view this.
All right.
Would
Yeah,
you like
there
to see
go.
Paul Elio go up in flames by a boring company flamethrower? Contribute $29.95. Anyway,
They're still going to somehow lose money on
Yeah,
the pay-per-view.
so-
So what are they doing now? Did
So
they open up a
they're-
new round of
okay, no, they
crowdsourced
they
funding?
are going to launch their cryptocurrency, which they talked about before.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Wait,
they're a
we had,
crypto
here's-
company.
we had
Here's
mentioned
the
this, I
thing.
think, about 6 months
They're
ago.
not a car
Yes.
company. They're a crypto company.
They're
They gotta
launching
pay the
this.
bills.
There are a
this
lot of things
Elio
but
coin.
a car company.
Hold on, they're launching the Elio security token to fund the car, and they're offering a pre-sale on their token.
A pre-sale on a currency that doesn't exist.
Hold on. They pre-sold a car that doesn't exist, and now they're pre-selling currency for the car,
Yeah, this is so
Yes.
going to work.
But currency that's not accepted anywhere or recognized by anybody.
just like Discover Card.
I just want to read.
I can't
boom.
see a way this
Damn.
could possibly go wrong.
I just want to read the first paragraph of this Jalopnik story by Ryan Felton.
Yes.
Several months back, word trickled out that Elio Motors' latest plan to rescue its dream of bring a three-wheeled car to life involved raising funds from the creation of a digital quote-unquote token called or dubbed Elio Coin. Put aside any doubts if that sounds like a dubious proposal, because on Thursday, Elio announced pre-sale of the Elio security token. Buckle up.
Yes. So this is
God.
this is helped pushed along by Patrick Byrne, the founder of Overstock.com. He kicked in $2.5 million in April, which is, I'm sure is all gone.
Yeah.
But Elio's trying to raise $25 million from the sale of this Elio coin.
Damn.
I really want to know what Elio's house looks like.
Yeah.
It has
I
a
mean-
water slide.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
So you talking about a Holiday Inn then, or what?
The Holiday Inn on a 215 that you see heading
Yes.
toward,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
that
got the
one.
little
Yeah.
splash pad there over by
yeah.
the Maverick Center.
Yep.
Yeah,
the
that's cool.
two-level slide. Yeah, I did
Yeah.
it. But the thing is, like, at any point, you've got to be like, all right, this is just enough. Enough is enough. You're not making a car. They still have, even if they get $25 million, they're not going to start producing these things.
This is a watershed moment for our car company that does not produce a car.
Yeah. Jeez.
Right.
Uh,
I don't know. I admire the tenacity, and the
I mean-
original idea was great, and I will probably build my own Elio-styled vehicle for roughly the MSRP of a new P5
Yeah.
and fund it myself.
Right.
because how hard is it to come up with $3,000 nowadays?
Touche. I mean, you know, the MSRP of the P5 was supposed to be like $6,800.
Yeah.
And I mean, if
I think
Volkswagen
it's now
can-
75 or
You're right,
something, but
right.
yeah.
If Volkswagen can crank out Jetta S's for like $12,900,
Right.
I think we can make a three-wheeled car happen for far less.
Yeah. Anyway, but you won't be buying one new because apparently all the rage now is used car sales.
Oh, yes.
So basically new cars are getting too pricey, which I completely understand
Yeah.
and can relate to. And the gap between a new car and a used car is at its greatest ever. Even though used car prices are going up and new car prices are going up, new car prices are accelerating at a higher rate.
Yeah, used car prices on average, I think last year went up like $800 or $900, but last quarter the average price paid for a new car was $35,828.
Mm-hmm.
Average price for a 3-year-old used car last quarter was $22,489.
Yeah. So
So-
over a $13,000 difference between the two.
So, yeah, I mean
That's a
it's-
new Jetta, folks.
Yeah, like there is a nice car between difference between a new car and a used car, and it's
Fiesta
just
ST.
yeah, a Fiesta
Like a
ST.
brand new Fiesta ST.
Yeah, something that's just
With a
hanging,
warranty.
yeah, something that's just hanging out on the dealer lot.
That's the
in a,
difference.
perhaps in a garish, childish color that is amazing.
Yes.
God, there is a little red
Want
one that
one.
parks up here on 7th.
Yeah, it's just across the street.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Saw it on the way here.
Rad.
it's adorable.
Super
It's
rad.
got some OZ wheels on it.
I think they're
Oh, they're
Sparkos.
Are they Sparkos?
Yeah, they're the
I thought they were
Sparkos.
OZs.
No, they're the Sparkos. They're pretty awesome.
Want to drive it?
That sounds
Me
like
too.
a car I need to own in the near future.
Yeah.
Same.
So, yeah, I mean, there's going to be, eventually this is going to have to come to an end. Eventually used cars are going to price themselves out of being affordable. But until then, we're going to watch this gap close
Right. And then
slowly.
one thing that doesn't help the new cars either is you're getting rid of the 0% financing too. Those options are basically going out the window too. And so people are being pushed more towards the used cars because of those things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so a $13,000 discount on a car that is a lot the same as the one that's on the deal lot right now, that's kind of, I mean,
Now-
sell me the new car.
Now, some things are not worth buying used. A 3-year-old used like Honda Odyssey,
No.
it's going to be basically the same price as new. But
Yeah, there's
anybody who buys a 3-year-old Range Rover, BMW,
Yeah.
Mercedes,
Right.
Yeah, you're going
Buy
to
a
save like
3-year-old
50 grand.
S-Class.
Nissan, any Nissan. Just
Yeah.
anything that depreciates
Yeah,
immediately.
there's so many things that as soon as you sign on the dotted line,
Yeah, you're out 30%.
They
right
start laughing immediately. Somebody bought a new one. Anyway, go look at a used Nissan Leaf right about now. I bought one of those new.
Yeah.
What I do love is the
Well, I
Nissan
leased it.
Frontier has literally not changed in 12 years now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
literally the same.
Hey, if
Yeah.
it's not broke, don't look at it. That's
Hey, now.
the methodology they use there, I think.
Yeah.
Is what that is.
Had that truck in high school. It's awesome.
Hey.
It's
Yep.
awesome.
Hey.
And
Great.
now you
Great
drive
car.
a Nissan NV200.
For work, it's
Oh,
not.
what?
That's not by choice.
It's a sweet little runabout.
But you drive it.
Yeah, it's a sweet
that is
driver.
yeah,
that a boy.
yeah.
I mean,
I
you
am,
drive
I
a
am paid to
Prius.
drive it.
And I love it.
It's a
All right.
oh, jeez.
See, at least you own it, though.
NPR voice right
Like
there.
I don't own it.
I swear I'm not coming in, but whatever.
Yeah.
I push
Alrighty.
those vehicles off their stands every time I see them in a junkyard.
That a boy.
Mean.
My dude.
I want to believe it, but I don't.
I do.
I do.
Get
Yeah.
your camera gear. Get
Ayo.
your James Burke. We're going to go to Pull and Save. I'm going to go do some Prius tipping, goddammit.
I'm down. Let's go.
Go to pick and pull.
Let's bring
They
the
even
Oslo.
do they have Priuses in their yards?
Yes.
There are Prii. I'm sorry. I
I've
mispronounced
seen
the plural.
I've seen up to third gens
Wow.
in junkyards.
Wow.
Really?
What
A
do they
third
do with the
gen?
battery?
That doesn't make sense.
Do they strip the battery out? 'Cause
Yes.
Accidents
Yes.
probably.
You
because
can't
They're
leave the
legally
battery.
required
Yeah.
to pull the battery.
That's
Yeah.
a toxic
There's
waste.
a company in California that buys them for a ridiculous amount of money,
And
then
then what do they
refurbishes
do?
them and sells them.
Yeah. So Tyler Hoover,
can't really
Hoovy's
refurbish those
Garage,
batteries,
Right.
though.
he had a
I
second
don't know.
gen
Mine
Prius,
still works.
Yeah, you're
and
good.
he
He did that
replaced
same.
the battery
Yep.
himself on
Uh-huh.
it. Yep. Through that company in
Yeah,
California.
they're like
So-
$1,200. It's
Yeah.
easy.
Nice.
Drop in.
All right then.
But
So
yeah,
anyway.
super cool.
Yep. And-
Priuses?
No,
Well,
Prii.
It's about to get testy here in the next episode.
we'll get testy on Thursday.
Dave and Zach are they're about to show down.
no, I still love Zack, even if he has horrendous taste in daily drivers.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I won the arm wrestle last time, so whatever.
Rematch,
Did you win the arm wrestle last time?
Why not?
Listen, all I'm saying is if somebody goes over this table or this table goes over, I'm taking both of you out underneath my porch, and then that's where you're going to be.
Forever. And
There's
ever.
pizza
Exactly.
on it.
Amen.
This table's safe.
It damn well better be.
Yeah.
All right?
Nobody's gonna mess up the pizza.
No.
Ain't the first hole I dug. Ain't going to be the last.
But
Anyway,
I will say this. The older I get, the more I appreciate the Prius. I will say that.
I mean,
Kevin Anthony got one. Frickin' thatoneguy.com. Remember him from the VW scene? You know Kevin.
He's not notable, never has been.
Oh, I love Kevin. He got one. He
Well,
sold
good,
all his
right?
He can keep
TDIs
it.
and got a Prius, and he loves it.
He can fucking keep it.
He will. Well,
a great
for
car.
another 6
Damn.
months and then sell it. That's what Kevin does. Love you, Kevin.
all righty.
I don't.
Okay, well, we might dive into that one later or never again at all. Anyway, thank you for joining us on this episode of the CAMcast. Yeah,
What?
Uncomfortable pause.
Yeah, I know.
we're just going to sit in it for
That's
a
where
minute,
someone
guys.
needed to pass
Let's
gas.
marinate.
Right there.
Marinate in it.
Just sit in it, all right?
Oh, that was.
Let it consume you.
Man, we just...
It's
Yeah.
Just
consuming
go
me.
full
and
sorry, I
regular
did
car
that.
easing into
Eyes
those.
are
Yeah.
watering.
gasping
Yeah.
for air.
He's
Yeah.
dying.
You know, you guys can find us online, all various social medias. We're at CamAutoMag on all of them.
Yep.
You can buy our cool stuff at CamAutoSwag.com.
You can
Do
buy
it.
additional cool stuff at steadybroke.com.
Bam. They
Do
are
it.
our main sponsor, so buy their stuff first.
Double do it.
But
Then
what's
buy-
your
then buy our
email
stuff.
address?
mailbag@camautomag.com.
What he said.
Yeah.
So easy to remember
Yep.
and say.
You can find this podcast on
Clearly.
Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, pretty much wherever you can find podcasts. We snuck in the back door. It was great. We hit up a dude with $20, and there we are.
20. We slipped him a 5. We gave him an Abraham Lincoln.
I mean, it said 20 on there, but it was
what
just
you
like
call
crinkled
it?
up newspaper. So
There's another thing called
you
an
know.
Abraham Lincoln, but we didn't give him that.
No, we did not.
Well, I may have. but-
Well, God.
At least on the record, we
try
did
anything
not
once.
do that.
Oh, okay.
I keep all the big bills on the outside.
Attaboy.
Ew. Looking big.
Dude, that's a 5.
That's how you do.
Yes.
You're just doing that thing where you try to count it out, and then you flip it over and count it again.
What about his friend George Washington? I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Wow.
I
Yeah.
don't think they ever knew each other, did they?
No, I was just quoting Night of the Roxbury.
Yes.
Anyway,
Obscure.
No, it was a fantastic reference.
Okay.
we'd greatly appreciate it if you left us a rating and a review, and subscribe if you haven't. 5 stars preferred, but we'll take 4. Trent's going to be disappointed. The rest of us are going to call you a hater, and I'm probably going to yell at you for complaining about a free thing.
Nobody wants a disappointed dad.
No.
And we'll track down your IP
hurts.
address and stuff will happen. So whatever. just know that it's possible.
Yeah. Anyway.
We love you.
Hack the planet.
What?
And then tell all your buddies
Yeah.
about us.
Yeah.
Because chances are, if you like it, you know somebody else that likes us too.
And if you tell 3 people, they'll tell 3 people, and before you know it, bada bing, bada boom.
That's how
Boom.
Utah County
Exactly.
works.
Yeah. And then you're at the top of the down line or whatever it is.
MLM, anyone?
I'm at the top of the pyramid, baby.
Yes.
The power triangle.
MLM Inc.
Yep.
Yes.
Tahitian Noni, what?
Ooh, oh my grandpa was so
Ah.
deep into
We're
that.
going to roll out the Cam MLM to our super fans here next week.
Provo, Orem, we're looking at you guys.
Hey,
Sling
that's
some
my
oils
town
and
right
some
there.
patches and shit.
My
Yep.
town right there.
Yep. Anyway, I've been Mike.
I've been Gavin.
I've been Professor Dave.
I've been Trent.
I've been Teal Dad.
Still Zack.
Yeah.
Tight. Now we do the fade out thing.
Tight. Tight.
Wow.
Is that a
that
thing?
was an episode.
Coming back? How long was that?